And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherard Show. I am your host, Sherard, having a wonderful, wonderful time this Tuesday afternoon talking to these lovely ladies. I'm Mrs. Gloria Hendry, as well as Sherry Payne, a member of the Supremes, and this beautiful actress. If you missed our last segment, we had a cliffhanger, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Gloria Hendry was just telling us that she was started her acting career, and in her acting class was Marilyn Monroe, was one of the people that were in there. And she just, this is what I'm speaking about when I'm saying giving them their roses while they're still with us. This is history right here. Yes. You're talking about a member of the Supremes, as well as this iconic actress. So we're going to go right back and finish talking about your story. So you walked in there. Give me the year. What year was this?
Golly, back in the 60s.
Okay, back in the 60s.
It was in the middle of the 60s.
Okay, in the middle of the 60s now. And you walked in, and I just freak out when people have worked with Sam Cooke, but now you're talking about Marilyn Monroe. All right. So
you have to remember, actors are just actors. When we go to workshop, you might see anybody in your acting class. Robert De Niro might be in your acting class, but we're not like that. When we're in our acting class, we are studying.
And as
a matter of fact, not only that, you never know who in your acting class is going to be the big one of the time.
Wow.
Because we know how this business is.
But the thing that's interesting about it.
And also Julie Newmar.
Julie Newmar was in there.
Also
now, for those
studying
who don't
with
know,
my teacher as well.
Tell who Julie Newmar is.
I believe Julie Newmar, if you look her up, I think she was the first Catwoman.
Yes, that's correct.
Wow. Julie Newmar, 6 feet tall.
Yes, yes.
And she's
gorgeous.
Still here.
And she's still 83 years old.
And she's still very much.
Julie, if you're watching the show, we want to have you on the show while you're still here. Please come on the show.
Right,
We'd love to have you. Now, Gloria, you have a book. Now, this book, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a shot of this book. This is called Gloria. Now, this is Gloria Hendry on the cover of the book. Now, in this book, there's a lot of things that are not for kids, but there's a lot of beautiful things in this book. First of all, like with you modeling with Shaft, or everybody.
Yeah, let me show that to you.
So
Richard Roundtree.
Yeah, so she was in there, and then also I remember seeing her on the cover of Ebony magazine as well, and a lot of other things she did. Let's get a close shot of this. This is you. Now, what year was this? 1970.
This was in the 70s. Definitely in the 70s.
Okay, now look at you.
As Chevrolet's Regal, and we broke the color line. A matter of fact, Richard Roundtree and I broke a lot of color lines back in the 60s. We were the first. We were the first in tuxedo after 6 tuxedo. We were the first. I would think I was one of the first to do Bill Blast's dress. Also Jergens lotion, etc.
Wow.
It was only a handful of us were modeling.
Absolutely.
I mean, when we went out, we knew each other. Probably was like 20 or 50 of us, and we were only represented by black agencies.
And it's phenomenal because she broke so many. And you get this book. You got to get this book because there's some great shots in here. And there's things that bring back memories because when you watch, like, I remember seeing that on TV, or I remember seeing that in the magazines. Wow, this is her. So that's wonderful. You got to get the book. Now, Gloria, please tell everybody where they can purchase this book.
Amazon.
Okay.
It's on Kindle as well as hardbook as well as soft.
Okay, perfect. Now, you got to get this book, definitely. And then, Sherry, we got to talk about your musical that's coming out on June 9th. And that's running through June 9th through?
9th through the 11th.
Okay, now what can we look forward to, besides seeing you, what can we look forward to on your music?
Well, it's called The Dream Seekers, and the Dream Seekers are the children of the world who are seeking world peace, and they're wondering why we can't get along, why there's so much hatred and angst and war and dissension and prejudice, and they want peace.
Wow.
It's like, why do we hate so when love is all we need?
So this musical is about making us feel good, huh?
It's about, you're going to feel good and you're going to wonder, I need to get myself together. Are we all hypocrites? Yeah, we're hypocrites.
I love that.
And it takes place in Los Angeles, and it involves 4 gangs: the black gang, the Shakers, the white gang, the Commandos, the Japanese gang, the Jades, and the Chicano gang, Blue Jesus and the Disciples. And they're constantly at each other like this, warring. But also amongst family, there's some police brutality. Like I said, the children says, why do we hate so when love is all we need?
Now you're the one that wrote this, right?
Yes.
Actually,
God gave.
Writing.
Thank you, Gloria.
Oh, yes. I've seen a number per place. And matter of fact, I read one, too. Oh, girl, she's fabulous.
I've heard, she's so humble and sweet about it. And I know she's phenomenal. Count me in. Get me 2 tickets. I got to be there.
Oh, you're going to be there. I'm going to make sure it's at the Secret Rose Theater in North Hollywood. It's on Magnolia, right before you off of Lancashire. And it's June 9th, 10th, and 11th. the Dream Seekers, and I'll be putting out blurbs about it as we get closer and closer. And
Right,
closer.
and then go to my Facebook page because I'm going to have it posted on my Facebook page as well. But now you're not getting off the hook either, Gloria. Now you have something coming up actually this coming Sunday. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Now let's get this flyer out here so we can see what this lovely
First
lady
of all,
has.
you can take a look at this.
Okay.
That's at the Madame Tussauds a museum of Bond men, 6 feet tall. That we opened the presentation there, and that's George Lazenby.
Right, and Pierce
Two
Brosnan.
real people there, George Lazenby and I. The rest of them are all doll,
Wow,
Yes.
that is
Beautiful.
That is
Isn't that
absolutely
beautiful?
beautiful.
Is that incredible?
That is
Boy,
beautiful.
I tell you,
Yes.
you have some stories to tell. You have run through it now.
And this flyer is for this weekend. I'm singing with an 18-piece orchestra doing a jazz tribute to songs of James Bond. My husband wrote all the arrangements in a jazz format with an 18-piece orchestra.
Oh my goodness! So now tell us the location this is going to be.
At Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center at 4305 Degnan in Los Angeles. And a matter of fact, she's got the entire month of April called Jazz Month.
Wow!
The tribute, a jazz festival, and in every theater. And also, she opened up a museum about jazz, which is right next door. So it's going to be Chester Whitmore with his 18-piece orchestra, 21-piece orchestra, me with mine, and also theater. People are doing Eartha Kitt, Ella Fitzgerald. I mean, they're doing different. Take a look at it. Go to Barbara
That's gonna
Morrison
be
Performing
awesome.
Arts Center website.
This is
and
my
you will
copy.
see-
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's
This
gonna be
You will
awesome.
see
Sunday. I've
all the
already got my
shows.
ticket.
But
That's
my
awesome.
show is
I'm
at
going.
3 o'clock.
Yep, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock Sunday, April 9th, with an 18-piece orchestra.
Oh my goodness!
Yay.
Now, Gloria. Now, let me ask you both this question because these ladies are so phenomenal in what they do, and they're staying so busy, and it's just like they never left 1976 because they're just constantly just working and staying so busy. Now, give us some advice, really quick, Gloria. Just really quick. I have a couple minutes left. Give us some advice to people who are watching this show, watching you all as their inspiration, but they just don't have enough gumption to be able to say, "I can do this like you." What kind of advice can you give to those guys?
All I can say is what you think is what it is. If you think you can do it, if you think this is what you want to do, you can do it. But not only that, if you're looking at the large scope of things like that building was built or this city was here, it took years before that building got to look like that. It took years for that community. It took years for someone to come to the understanding and the education and the experience. Remember that, which means it's like a little pebble. If that's what you want to do, do it.
Love it.
Just do it.
Go ahead.
Don't look for people to say, you're great. Just do it.
Love it. And
then you will grow and grow and grow and grow into it. And all of a sudden, one day you look up, it's like, oh, I'm a great writer. But your greatness is accolade by the people who give it to you. Enjoy what you do.
Go ahead, Gloria, because she be not done it. All right, now, Sherry, now tell us a little bit. Give me some advice to the same question I had thrown to Gloria.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes, I have my ups and downs. I have to be honest. And I do have
So
days
do I.
where I'm very depressed. But thank God I have friends who will lift me up, or I'll pick up the word and I'll read the word and that lifts me up, or I'll hear something on the radio. Dr. Charles Stanley, I love him, or Joyce Meyer. But I sometimes I think about my mother because she was so positive and she believed in both Frida and me so much. But I am a breast cancer survivor.
Amen.
So I think about that too. It's been 2011, so 6 years.
Amen.
6 years
That's
ago.
all right.
Yes,
That's all right.
yes. And I refused the chemotherapy. I'm so glad I did, but and I'm still here.
Wow.
You're a walking testament.
Thank you.
Walking
Thank you.
testimony. Amen.
But
sis.
God, I know God has brought me to this point. Like the musical that I wrote back in the early 80s, it wasn't time for it, but it's time for it now. And my daughter, who is a vocal coach, her studio is La Voix Studio. That's French for the voice, LAVOIX, in Studio City, is the one who encouraged me and told me, you need to resurrect this musical. It was a screenplay musical, now it's a stage play musical. So my daughter, Shoshana Payne Phillips, had me to do this, and we're going through the edits right now, and along with Frida's helping us, and another friend, Gerald Green, and so we're presenting the Dream Seekers.
Amen. Congratulations,
Thank
ladies.
you.
And thank you all for stopping by the Sherard Show. I will be front and center for both of you all's performances.
All
I
right.
can't wait. We're going to also have a part 2 of having them on the show because there's so much. We cannot get this in just one segment, especially with Gloria. This lady, my goodness, the thing she's done. It's just so awesome. But Gloria, thank you for stopping by the Sherard Show.
Thank
as
you
well as
so
Sherry.
much.
Oh,
Yes.
my
Welcome.
goodness.
Thank you for
Honoring
having
them.
me.
You are
Yes.
very, very beautiful ladies.
Thank
This
you.
is history in the making, ladies and gentlemen.
So much.
We really appreciate it. When we come back, the show keeps rolling on. We're going to be right back with the lovely Rachel Townsend right after this.